Yeah, you seem so cool in movies and books, but believe you me, we are dying here to see your original looks. Your suits, red coat, red pants with bunny boots. Your rocks, black belt, black boots, fluffy snowy hair follow suit. Playing hide and seek beyond those clouds. Just the thought of you, of snow, makes our hearts warm and proud. Don't you know that your name here is beyond every successful name? But still, we just can't get the reason why you never came. Do you really exist, or just a hoax locked in the box with keys swallowed to lost? I mean to say that Christmas has already blinked an eye, but still we just can't get your ho 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 merry signs from the sky. Hey yo Santa Claus, I've got a few questions for you together with your white beard Rick Ross, your big belly, big balls, your big voice, screaming horse. What kind of phobia do you have for people like us living in Africa? Are you afraid of our looks? The rugs, the kinky junky hair, the thugs, the boogie noses, the long freaky poses, the fleeting bare feet, the beat of every teardrop on sand, the scar faces, the wars, the corruption, the assumption of spiritual incantations, the poverty, HIV AIDS, the Ebola gravity, insanity, and men of God filled with piety. Or maybe because Africa is just one big dark continent painted by the melanin of its own inhabitants. Because nothing is making any sense. So I think Father Christmas mnatika check wire. Because Africa's never been on your checklist check. Why is it that every Christmas your destination is always New York, UK, Rio de Janeiro and Singapore check? You have never taken your time to consider our wishes check. It's kind of our culture to stay awake during Christmas Eve here. But still we have never seen your ride or your reindeers flying over our rooftops. Wait, is it because we don't matter the most? I'm not trying to act like a Grinch or play the mysteries of a Christmas carol, but we also know that you do exist here. We also believe as we sieve our hearts with hopes that one single Christmas Eve you unwrap the clouds and make us proud. But you never came. How far is North Pole that you can't hear us call? Can't you see that our sufferings have taken away our dignity, honor and respect? If painting miles of smiles on every face you trace makes you happy, then the dust of African soil must be your favorite place to visit, for it is wet with blood and tears and yet still thirsty for more. So why can't you just pay us a visit, for we are also human beings as well. We also long for your precious gifts, the toys, all those soldier boys, the unicorns, the bunny rabbits, the bunny bears, and your merry lullabies before our sleep. All those twinkle twinkle jingle bells, all the merry merry fairy tales, all the shining dining stars, all the splashing flashing spars, all the table candles and the chandelier of stars in the skies, all the fireworks that breaks the silent sighs, all the piles of smiles on every gift received, all the proud happy moments perceived, but you never came. Each Christmas I've been waiting for your arrival, our eyes fixed into the skies, but still we can't see your merry signs. Why? Is it because our streets are covered with garbage and not with ice for you to slide on? Is it because our rooftops are covered with stones and not with chimneys for you to slide down? Or is it because we don't bake cookies? Do you really exist, or you are just a fairy tale myth? Because if you do, why can't you bring Christmas into our home, our hearts, and our smiles? So, I know this is going to hurt, but allow me to say this as I relate all this to Matthew 27. I mean, it's not a competition, but the love of a man who died on the cross outbeats yours. See, we never asked for his love, but he gave it freely with no cookies in return. We never begged for him to come, but he never considered the presence of winter ice to save us. He said that he's knocking at the door of our hearts and not through chimneys like a thief at the middle of the night. So, Mr. Santa Claus, You may sound so famous during the festive season, but I think in this Lord, Jesus carries more weight as the center of Mass during Christmas. No hard feelings, but that's just one hardcore truth.